Hello, welcome to the February edition of the 7th grade mathematics parent video newsletter. In this video, I will share information about scale and scale drawings that supports your child's understanding of standards in Unit 3. Standard 7.G.1 requires students to solve problems involving scale drawings of geometric figures, including computing actual lengths and areas from a scale drawing and reproducing a scale drawing at a different scale. A scale drawing is an image of an object that is either much smaller or in some cases much larger than the actual object. The scale is the ratio of the lengths in a drawing or model to the lengths in the actual object. There are a variety of fields that students may use this when they get older and choose a career. These are just a few, but the list goes on and on. First, let us take a look at a problem where we need to use a scale to find distance from a map. On the map below, 1/4 inch represents 1 mile. Candler, Canton, and Otine are 3 cities on the map. If Candler and Otine are 3.5 inches apart on the map, what is the actual distance between Candler and Otine in miles? So first we need to look at the scale from the map, and that is going to be a ratio that is compared to the actual distance. 1/4 inch on the map equals 1 mile in actual distance. So if my map distance is 3.5 inches, what is the distance in miles? We can solve this problem by using the scale and determining how much we have to multiply to go from 1/4 inch to 3.5 inches. I know that 4 1/4 equals 1, so 12 1/4 equals 3. I also have to work with the 1/2 of an inch that is left. So I also know that 2 1/4 equals 1/2. 3.5 inches would be the same as 14 miles in actual distance. Next, we will look at a problem where we use a floor plan to find an area of a space. This may be very useful if you were building a house and were using a floor plan to determine how much carpet you needed to buy. The problem states Mariko has an 80:1 scale drawing of the floor plan of her house. On the floor plan, the dimensions of her rectangular living room are 1 7/8 inches by 2.5 inches. What is the area of her real living room in square feet? The 80:1 scale indicates that every inch on the scale drawing represents 80 inches in real life. This means that we need to multiply each inch on the drawing by 80. The dimensions of the living room on the drawing are 1 7/8 inches by 2.5 inches. So when we multiply 80 by 1 7/8, we need to change the mixed fraction to make it easier to multiply. 1 is the same as 8/8, and then we can add 8/8 and 7/8 to get 15/8. Now we can multiply the 15/8 by 80 to find one of the dimensions. We notice that the 80 and 8 have a common factor of 8, so if we factor that out, it will be easier to multiply. 80 divided by 8 is 10, and 8 divided by 8 is 1. And 10 times 15 is 150. Remembering we are talking about inches, we should label the 150 as such. Now we can work with the second dimension. we need to multiply 80 by 2.5. Again, let's convert the mixed fraction. 2 is the same as 4 halves. And we can add the 4 halves to 1 half. 80 times 5/8 is our new problem. Again, we notice that 80 and 2 have a common factor of 2 that can be factored out, making it easier to multiply. So 80 divided by 2 is 40, and 2 divided by 2 is 1. 40 times 5 is 200. And again, we're talking about inches, so we label the 200 as such. Now we have the dimensions of the room. In order to find the area, we need to multiply those two dimensions, which is how we find the area of a rectangle. So 150 inches times 200 inches equals 30,000 square inches. It seems like we've solved the problem. Taking a look back, we realize that the question is asking us to answer in the units of square feet. So now we have to convert the square inches into square feet. Since 12 inches makes a foot, 12 squared is equal to 144. So we can divide 30,000 by 144 to get 208.333, or hopefully we know that 0.3 repeating equals 1/3. So the area of the living room is 208 1/3 feet squared. Thank you for watching today's video on scale and scale drawings. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button and check back for more videos.